Okay, so for today, safety tips, and not just for the holidays. Not just for you high school kids, but for everybody else. Problem is, a lot of us become busy and we become careless. You can never be too careful. Doesn't matter, holidays or not. You can never be too prepared for something that might happen, holidays or not. And you can never be too aware of what's going on around you, holidays or not. So, let's move forward here. Police stops. A lot of that has been happening and been in the news recently, the police stops. We've been seeing a lot of people being shot by the police. A lot of people don't know what to do, or they're doing the wrong things. People are nervous. The police are also getting very nervous because a lot of them have been targeted. So, pullover procedures. Be safe. Number one, you get pulled over, show your hands. Leave them right on the top of the steering wheel. Don't be moving around inside the car. Keep your hands visible for when the police officer walks up to the car. Number two, ask permission. They get up there. You roll the window down. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Do you know how fast you were going? No, I don't. Okay, license and registration. I am going to reach to the glove compartment to get the registration, and my wallet has my driver's license. I'm going to get them now, okay? Ask permission so they know what you're doing. Don't just automatically go over and reach. Follow instructions. Do exactly what they tell you to do and nothing else. Stay in your car. Don't ever get out of your car during a stop, unless told to get out by the police officer. Exchange respect. Respect goes a long way. With the police, with your teachers, with parents, with your friends, with everybody. Respect, we need to practice a lot more respect, I believe. Okay, you're driving your car. What should you be doing when you're driving your car? You're not being pulled over now. Well, keep your doors locked and windows closed while you're in and out of the car. Especially if you're in the city, driving. Doors aren't locked. We hear a lot of carjackings in the city. Yeah. When you're out of the car, do you want people going in the car taking stuff? Doors, windows, locked? Never leave your unoccupied car running. I'm just going into Dunkin' Donuts for a second to get a coffee. Well, within that second, somebody can be in your car driving away. Don't leave it running. Turn the key off. Go in and get your coffee. Come back out. Never leave children alone in the car. I'm just going in for a second to get my Dunkin' Donuts, or I only have to get a quart of milk. What if that little kid locks the car door? How are you going to get in now if the keys are in the car? Pets also. Pets like to jump up and they'll hit the automatic door lock. Make sure you have your keys with you when you leave, but never leave your children in the car. That's mainly for adults. None of you have children. Okay, shopping, especially for the holidays. But can be all times. If you shop at night, park in a well-lighted area at the mall. Try to park right near the light. Don't park way away. Oh, but there's not many spaces. Drive around till you find one. You want to be safe while you're there. Get your keys out prior to going to your car. You're in the mall shopping. Okay, I'm going back to my car. Let me get my keys out. I've got my keys.
Very happy for you, Mr. Castellano.
Why park as close? Then you won't have to walk as far, and the chances of somebody coming up to you wanting your Christmas packages, your wallet, whatever. So you've got your keys and you park close. Avoid parking next to vans, cars with dark tinted windows, campers. Why? because there might be somebody in there waiting for you to come back with all the good gifts. They don't want to buy them. What about abduction? We've been hearing a lot of abductions. Not so much here in Cape Cod, but yeah, people being abducted. Again, that goes to knowing your surroundings. When approaching or leaving your car, be aware of your surroundings. All right, who's around me? Are there bushes here where somebody could be hiding? Just be aware. Do not approach your car alone if there are suspicious people in the area. I'm walking back out from the mall. I got all my stuff. There's a bunch of people there. I don't know who they are. Is that profiling? Well, maybe it is, but it's also being safe. If there's a bunch of people there, go back to the store. You can ask one of the store clerks or the security people to come out with you. Yeah, I know they're busy as well, but you want to be safe. Shopping in general. Doesn't matter whether it's Christmas or not. Do not leave packages or valuables on your car seats. Why? It's a temptation for somebody to break the window, get your good stuff. Put the stuff in the trunk. Oh, but I've got an SUV and there is no trunk. Then have a blanket and throw it over the top of the stuff. You want to hide that stuff. Again, stay alert to your surroundings. Do not carry much cash. Pay for items with credit cards or check. Why? Credit cards and check, we can find out what's happening, who the people are that are stealing this. Cash? Sorry, they just take your cash. There's no way of finding out and getting it back. Keep your cash in your front pocket. Front pocket. Front pocket. Cash. Front pocket. Not back pocket. Why? Because it's easy for pickpockets to get it out of the back pocket when you're walking. Front pocket is a lot harder. Keep a record of credit card and debit numbers at home, so if those cards are stolen, you're able to tell right away the bank, this is the number of the card that needs to be canceled. Do not put your purse or packages on top of the car to open the doors. I see a lot of people doing this. Let me put the stuff up there. Now I've got to open the door. Some person comes running by. How easy it for them to take your purse, the package? Real easy. Take it and keep on running. Unless you're one of the track stars, you might not catch them. Shop during the daylight hours whenever possible. A lot of criminals like the nighttime. It's easier to hide. Dress casually. Do not wear expensive clothes or jewelry. Why? Makes you a target. If you've got expensive clothes or jewelry on, then you must have some money. Automatic teller machines, ATMs. Another famous place for our criminals. If you use an ATM, choose one that is located in a safe area. In the mall, inside the bank. But what about outside the bank? We have them up here. Orleans and everybody, they've got theirs outside. You can get right up next to it. Again, that's an opportunity for the criminal to get your money as you're getting it out. Withdraw only the amount of cash that you need. Protect your PIN number when you're using the machine. Put your hand and kind of protect the number so nobody else can see it. Because if they do steal your bank card, guess what? They got the PIN, they're getting all your money. Do not throw away your ATM receipt near the ATM location. Oh, I got the receipt, I don't need it, let me just throw it in the trash. And somebody picks it out. Now they've got some of the numbers. They've got some of the information. No, they don't have the PIN. Take it with you, throw it away later if you don't want it. As always, if you see something, say something. We've heard that phrase, right? Even here at school, you see something, say something. Be aware of your neighbors in your neighborhood. Are they away for vacation? What's happening? Should there be cars in their driveway? This happened to me a couple years ago. A neighbor was in the hospital and there was a car parked in front of his driveway. I wrote down the license plate number, the make and model, called the police. No, that person wasn't supposed to be there. Their excuse was they were in a party that was 2 streets over, but they parked here on this street. And one of the people later, when I went back out, 2 cars were now stopped, so now I had 2 license plates. Oh, no, we never stopped and talked to that person. Was it a break-in, was it a drug deal or whatever, I don't know. The police investigated it. They really weren't able to find much of anything, but I was the aware neighbor, looking out for my neighbors. Hopefully they look out for me. Suspicious people in cars in your neighborhood. Do what I do, call the police. They won't get upset that you called. Oh, but isn't that being a snitch? No, that's protecting my house and their house. Do not send cash in the mail, especially at Christmas time. Your grandparents sending you some money? $20, $50? You know what crooks do? They follow the mail trucks that go to the mail boxes, and they'll open the box after the post office truck is gone. They'll go through the mail. Anything that looks like a Christmas card, they're taking. They're going to open it up. If there's cash in there, it's their payday. Do not send cash through the mail. Report suspicious activity. Gee, I keep saying that. How are we going to catch criminals if we don't report it? Well, I don't want to be the snitch. Well, hopefully then you don't mind losing some of your stuff. UPS, people follow those trucks around and steal stuff. Yep. Cameras everywhere today, yep. But is it better to just have them on camera or actually have them caught? I think caught. How to stay safe. Be aware of your surroundings. Again, wear brightly colored reflective clothing, especially at night. You're out walking around at night. How hard is it for vehicles to see you? Especially if you have a dark colored jacket on or something. Reflective clothing. Avoid walking in unlit areas such as alleys, parks, stuff like that. We keep hearing it on the news, people being attacked, and where are they? On Main Street in Boston? No. They're in the parks. They're cutting through the alleyway, stuff like that. The woman in California was abducted in the middle of the day just jogging down the street. I think she was probably listening to music and didn't hear what was happening around her. Very sad situation. Very sad. Be aware of your surroundings. Make sure someone knows where you are and what you're doing. I don't want my parents to know where I am and what I'm doing. Well, if something happens to you, where are we going to start looking? Whether it be your car just goes off the road into the ditch and nobody sees you. Yes, that has happened. Yeah. Let people know where you're going, what you're doing. You want to be safe. If you're drinking, keep track of your drink. Oh, but you guys can't drink. Oh, you can't drink coffee or a Coke or whatever. Could somebody put something in there just as a joke? Yes. And especially for college kids and adults out at a party, need to be careful. Hold on to your drink. I told my daughters years ago, you go out, you're having a good time, you got a drink, somebody wants to dance with you, you put the drink down, you come back, get another drink. Don't drink that one. Throw it out. There are crazy people out here doing crazy things. Home safety. Emergency plan. Do you have an emergency plan at your house? Where you're going to meet? What are you going to do? Is there a fire extinguisher? How do the exits work? Stuff like that. Place emergency devices in easily accessible places. First aid kit, fire extinguisher, flashlight. Where's the flashlight? I don't know. I thought it was in this drawer. Well, no. It must be in the basement. I don't know. Know where the stuff is. And check the flashlights, see if they're working every so often. Never know when you're going to need it. Keep the doors and windows locked at your house. I live in the country. It's safe out here. Guess what? No place is safe today. Lock the doors, lock the windows. Make sure if you have a spare key, it's in a difficult place for somebody who doesn't live there and doesn't know about it to find. Oh, I'm just going to put it under the rock near the front door. I'm going to put it under the doormat. That's the first places they look. You really have to think about if you're going to leave a key outside at your house. For my houses, I've changed all the locks. I now have a push button code, so if I don't have my key, I can still get in. And if my daughters come to visit and don't have a key, they have the code, they can get in. Crooks don't have the code, they can't get in. They could break the door down, I guess, yes. Don't go into the house if it looks like it's been broken into. Windows broken. Oh, screen's been cut. Oh, call the police. Don't go into the house. The bad person might still be in there. You don't want to get hurt. There's nothing in that house that's worth your life, by the way. Thank you. So what do you think? Good safety tips? Have you thought of them in the past? Are there others that could be added? I'm sure there are. The police, they're there to help you. They're not the bad people. I don't care what you see on TV. 99% of the police are there and they're good people and they want to go home to their families as well. Respect them. Be careful. Do what you're supposed to. Respect is the two-way street, by the way. Teachers, if you respect them, they're going to respect you. Parents, if you respect them, they'll respect you. And unfortunately, the parents are the ones in charge, not you. You might not like what they're doing,